today, working on Corvette frame. Got a 77 C3 Corvette frame that I got back to the sandblaster and doing a little bit of fabrication work on. One of the things that I'm doing is my number 4 mounts are shot, all rusted through, and need to be replaced. So right now I've got the frame on a rotisserie and I've got the frame upside down. But you can see this is the passenger side and it's completely rusted through. So what I'm doing is I'm making myself some jigs, a couple of pieces of scrap angle iron. You can see what I've got going over there on the other side. Same thing, about ready to weld these up, but then the intent here is to just create a jig so that when I cut off the old ones and put the new ones on, I can position them in the exact same spot. I think the thing that's really critical here is really having them at the right height, so I don't have to change the shimming when the body mounts back to the frame. Here's the new ones that I'm going to be putting on. One of the things I like about these is they're stamped just like the old ones, so you can see if you get the profile right there, that they're designed to match the contour of the frame where the seams are welded together. So excited to get the jigs made, get the old ones cut off, and get the new ones on. So we'll do another video here once I get the final product welded in place. Look at the passenger side before I weld this up. Notice that I've got the vice grips clamped to the front side of the mount and then to my angle iron. I need to show you this on the other one, but I've drilled that and I've got it bolted down to the frame in the 2 holes that are got nuts on the back of them right there on the bottom of the frame rail. That way I'm going to weld my jig up and I can take it off. I can cut the old mounts off, put my jig back on, and then should be able to perfectly position the new mounts. And that's the reason I'm going to weld these in place while it's attached to the frame. And I don't know if you can really see it in the video here, but when I drilled this one, I didn't get my holes positioned perfectly like I wanted to, so the edge of this is slightly behind the edge of my frame rail, so you can see this piece that I'm going to weld to it is a little bit of an angle, which isn't really going to matter, but I'm going to weld up here while I've got it clamped in place. That way it doesn't move. I think if I were to try to take it off, put it in the vise and weld it up, then I would not have, I think I'd have problems putting it back on the frame and wouldn't be in the exact right position. Okay, here we got the passenger side taken off. Cut that off. Here's tip off. Take a look at the passenger side. Around the wells. I'm going to use my trusty hammer and chisel just to kind of get in right here and right behind here and just start knocking it loose. Got the passenger side all clamped up, ready to get welded on. Driver's side welded up. We'll go take a look at that. And here's the driver's side, all nice